Okay.
Hi, good night.
Hi.
So, Assalamualaikum and good night everyone.
Good night, Nabila.
We are from group 21 for Lex 2018 Tarik book chat. And my name is Nurul Nabila binti Panoit. My matric number is 178818.
My name is Nurul Ain binti Yaakob, 179032.
And me, Muhammad Syarif Zulkifli, matric number 178533.
My name is Safri bin Samsudin. My metric number is 174771.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ifamul bin Akram. My metric number 180818.
And my name is Saiful Azhar bin Hairi. My metric number is 178341.
So, today is our 8th group discussion. And today we will talk about issue, problems that happen in conflict that happen in Alice in Wonderland. And today we decide to do it in PFC Putra Food Court, which is in UPM. So easy for us since it is late in night because Saiful Azhar have tournament. So we decide to make it at UPM. So what I can see in this book, Alice in Wonderland, there is not a lot, too much of conflict because it is for children, right? So it not many, doesn't have a lot of conflicts. So anyone want to share their idea about what conflict that happened? Yeah, I always the first one will talk about.
Okay, for this book, the conflict the conflict is happen every time Alice meet a new character and is being confront with the stranger rule and behavior. And for the last chapter, during the trial, when the Alice is called to give evidence, she called the character by their name, nothing but a pack of cards, and they all come flying down on her in rage. I think maybe Nabila can add.
Oh, what can I say is maybe this story more about imagination, that a lot of they actually not unliving things like card, but in this story the author make it live to them. So that's another, maybe I think that's the issue because it's very different in our real world. So who want
Okay,
to add?
I will talk about two conflict. Is protagonist and antagonist conflict. Okay, Alice is the protagonist of the story. She is main character and everything ever around her. We follow her during her trip through Wonderland and know what she is thinking. Okay, the antagonist is all character who Alice encounter during her trip, like I said. Okay, because the all character when Alice meet they try to baffle her, confuse her, order her about, and even behead her. Even the one who are not directly mean to her antagonists, as their strange behavior confused Alice.
So the issue here is we want to say that there is two main character. So there's antagonist and protagonist. Okay. You see?
So I want to add some point.
Yeah.
Sample point. To complete is happening every time Alice meets a new character and is being confronted with his changes, rule and behavior. The main conflict occur in the last chapter during the trial when Alice is called to give evidence. She called the creature by their name, nothing but a pack of cards, and they all come flying down on her in rage. Resolution of the conflict occur when Alice wakes up and finds she no longer is in Wonderland.
But what I can say is same. You have a same idea with I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the conflict.
Oh, you want to share? Okay.
Okay.
The conflict in the Alice in Wonderland. The first, the story is narrative. Narrative.
Yeah, narrative.
Narrative story. Okay. She is a very younger. Alice, she is lost in a stranger world. Okay. She saw the motivation to get back the home. The conflict because of the fact that she is very young, because she is lost in Alice, the beautiful gardens. It's very beautiful gardens, and causes rise with a mouse and group of birds and other animals in the gardens. So very fantastic.
Oh, okay. So what can I add to that? What can I think is I can conclude that the issue is here about brave. Yeah. Can you imagine the young girl move to the world that very not familiar to her and very a lot of she faced a lot of challenge to going back to her real world. So she is very brave. So the author want to show that every girl needs to have a very strong heart and very brave to face the challenge. So Bang, I think you have a lot to say, right?
Actually, the issue that I can found on this book, there are two issues, but I just give a simple description.
Yeah.
The first one is this story is more like into a dream of Alice dream. And from the first and until the end of the story, Alice thought that his adventure and his trip to meet the new character all is just a dream, but until she realized it's not a dream because it's not a dream, and then he start to do the right thing by helping the good defeat the bad one. And the second issue is about confusing nonsense and curiosity. Every time it's just like Sam with these two. Every time Alice found or encounter the new creatures, animals or people, she get curious what kind of people they are, what kind of creature they are, and she become in this book. It's all become nonsense when cat can talk, and it can fly. The caterpillar can smoke a hookah, but gave a good advice to Alice. And then it's been confusing when there are too many confusing animals that she met. And that's all.
So I can assume that the author want to arise issue about fantasy that a kid
Have wild imagination.
a kid actually they always imagine that something that we can expect, because that's the author want to show to us that a kid and an adult have a different
Way of
thinking. And I also have my own ideas about this issue in Alice in Wonderland, which is the first one is about loneliness. I think the author want to show about loneliness because you know that Alice in this book, at first Alice was jumped to the hole, right? So can you what I want to say? If you jump to the hole, it is very dark, right? So you know what that means. It's a loneliness. So the author want to say that the girl actually is very lonely, lonely person. She wants to find happiness that she creates by her own. Okay, and yeah. And other than that is about I think because the other issue is animal and children. The author put a lot of animal character because children like animal. They always want to be friend with animal. As you can see, if your younger brother or nephew, they want to get along with animals. So here's the author want to show the relation between animal and children because actually children learn something from animal, as you can see. But I can see is sometimes my nephew is he is seeing my cat drink milk by licking. So my nephew is following that. So we said as a people we can't do that. So here is the author want to show that relation. So most of the Wonderland animals are the kind one find in the middle class home. That the character in Alice is actually the pet that we keep in the house. Yeah, because the author, if you realize, he does not use the wild ones. And I think that's all.
No.
Oh, you have?
Okay, last point. The main conflict during Alice dinner party, when stranger things start to happen and the guests the guests are metamorphosing into other being, and resolution come when first Alice size the tablecloth and crush everything into the floor.
Okay. Okay. So that's your issue arise. Okay. I think we have find a lot issue in Alice in Wonderland. So everyone, I think, give one or two issue, which is I give about loneliness and animals and children, and Pan give about what? Dream fantasy. Cheryl gave about bravery. Syaiful Azhar, what you said about earlier? I forgot. Protagonist and antagonist, and probably if I said about I forgot.
All character can give at least what
Feedback, behavior.
no
Oh, maybe about I
give
can.
a conflict to at least
Oh,
to-
so every time Alice meet the new character give conflict to him, to her. Okay, so that's all about issue in Alice in Wonderland. So that's all about issue. That's all from us. Before this, we have said about character and the author. So that's all for Alice in Wonderland. So the next video will talk about the next book, next our books. So who remember what our books for the books? What?
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight, the famous one. Twilight Saga by Stephanie Meyer, which is actually different themes of our before this two books of this, because Twilight Saga is fiction genre.
The last book.
Yeah, okay, that's the last one, and I think that's all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
16.
Eh,